Anybody out there watching right now, all I gotta say is Yahshua. Yahshua get you through so much stuff. When you feel like you low on life, when you feel like you just don't know what to do, when you feel like you down. You know, I've been through tough times. I've been through rough times. I know y'all have too. I promise you, you call on his name, you just keep going, you're gonna get through it. It been times when I didn't even know that I would be here right now. Prayed, kept working. Man, he get you through some situations, man, I promise you. So keep working, pray hard, keep your head down, just keep grinding. I promise you, you're gonna get to where you're getting, where you wanna go. I promise you.
But it's holding on when it feels like all is falling. How do I reach out when I feel I'm all alone?
When I feel all alone,
How do I move on when you're the one I put my trust in? All you require me is only just believe, just believe.
I'm covered by your grace again, all washed up and cleansed from sin. No longer will the devil win. You've gave me victory.
Welcome to the Art of Rebounding, where setbacks become setups and your bounce back is your breakthrough. I'm your host, Harold Lefty Williams, former pro athlete, motivator, and believer in second chances. Each week, we'll dive deep into stories and strategies built on positioning, persistence, and purpose to help you rise, rebuild, and reclaim your next chapter. This isn't just a regular podcast. It's your permission to rise again, and this time with purpose. I'm super duper excited for today's guest because I got my nephew in the building. My nephew in the building, man. So listen, he's a phenomenal young man. First of all, he is an athlete, a dog. Let me say that he's a dog, and he speaks my language because we both were phenomenal defenders. So I like that. You know, what else can I say, man? He's a brother. He is an entrepreneur. More importantly, he's a listener and he's a thinker. And so anytime I'm around good people and people who can think and listen and come from a good home, we going to always have good conversations. He's got an amazing testimony and amazing story. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Caleb CJ Gore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up, nephew?
What's going on, man? What's going
You
on?
good?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Of course, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah, you already know. Listen, there's so many things that we can unpack here. One of the things that I enjoy about you is your name.
Mm.
You know, my baby boy is named CJ, named Caleb. Y'all share the same name. And, you know, your name means born of a different spirit, like just different, courageous, you know, and that's what you are. But it didn't start that way for you.
It did.
Let's take it from the beginning before we get to the athletics and all those things. Let's take it back a little bit. You're from Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna unpack it just a little bit. Not, you know, you're from Arkansas. You have a crazy experience, a crazy accident at a young age. Unpack that a little bit for me as much as you understand it.
Okay, so like you said, I'm from Arkansas. So about when I was 3 years old, I was at a daycare.
Mm-hmm.
From what I know, I was at a daycare, and I guess I wasn't getting watched correctly, and I ended up falling into a lake,
Mm-hmm.
and I ended up drowning. And I was underwater for like 30 minutes to like an hour.
Oh, wow.
And from what I can remember is some guy, I don't know his name to this day, but, you know, thanks to him, some guy came from across the street and he jumped in the water and basically saved me.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like unalive for like 30 minutes to an hour. So I was rushed to the hospital and I was in a coma for a month, I think. Like a month, yeah. And I can't remember much from that because I was, you know, young, but from what I was told, it was a big impact on my family. Like, people was hurt. They didn't know if I was gonna be alive again. Like, you know, it was a lot. But yeah, I know how they make my parents and stuff like that feel.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, to this day, like, it's still like I'm not gonna say a chip on my shoulder, but it kind of keep me going.
It makes you feel like you basically, you're here with a purpose.
Yeah, basically.
There's a reason that you are here. And I want you to know that. It sounds like you already know that. You come from an amazing family, praying grandparents, praying parents.
Sir.
Your father is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Shout out to my brother, amazing director, celebrity director, Peter Parker, my guy. Shout out to Peter. That's bro. That story struck home for me and struck a chord for me. And I'm going to tell you why. Because my younger son had a crazy accident. So this was right before COVID, like way before COVID. And he was sick, and rushed him to the emergency room. They said everything was fine, sent him home. He kept getting worse and worse and worse. So one day, it was a Sunday, we were supposed to take the kids to their rec game, EJ's rec game, our oldest son. And he was just short of breath. He was holding on for dear life. The 2-year-old. He was holding on for dear life. Rush him to the emergency room. He's fine. Why are you guys back? Just give him stuff with us. I said, no, something's not right. I need you to give him an x-ray. The doctors were refusing to give him an x-ray. I said, give my son an x-ray right now. This is what I need you to do. I'm so glad I was persistent with that, because the x-ray showed that he had pneumonia, right? Yeah. The issue that I had with that, not only did he have a fever, not only did he have pneumonia, the issue that I have, anyone who knows anything about x-rays, it's on a delay. So when you get an x-ray, it could be up to 24 hours behind. Yeah. So you don't know if it's worse or you don't know if it's better. But I know, looking at his condition, we need to do something. So now at this point, I can't trust you with my child because you didn't take this serious. You know what I mean? Like, he's that young. So I said, we're leaving. They were like, you're leaving? He's in this condition. I'm like, well, first of all, you didn't even take this serious. So there's no way I'm trusting my son with you. We're leaving. And I'm getting to the children's hospital. They wanted to have an ambulance take him or airlift him or whatever. So they had him in an ambulance. I let my wife go with him, and I drove and met them to the hospital. By the time we were there, within 30 minutes of him being there, he was in surgery. The doctor said to me that what he had just came into the hospital with, a 12-year-old girl had just, become unalive from those things. Rushed him into surgery, come out. We thought everything was fine. It wasn't getting better. Rushed him into another surgery, right? Then another surgery. He was in ICU for 34 days. They were trying to rush this stuff out of his bloodstream, so much stuff. And then he had pneumococcal pneumonia. It was so many things on top of so many things. And I would just play mind games with him, right? First of all, like any mother, my wife was losing her mind, and I said to her, listen, everything gonna be fine. Now, I don't know this. This is 10 toes in. This is dad talking. Yeah. This is protective thought. Listen, hey, what I know we can't do right now, this meltdown, this not helping the situation, because he sees that, and he may not know what's going on, but he knows how you're responding to this. So I said, I need you to go home, get yourself together. Do not come back until you have yourself together. And that's a bold moment to say, right? Yeah. Especially to your wife, because most men say happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? Well, my wife says when the hubby's glad, life ain't so bad. And one thing that I know about me is that I'm a fixer. I'll cry with you, but I don't have all day to be crying with you. We still, when we done crying, we got to do something about it. So she goes home. She eventually comes back. In the meantime, I'm playing mind games with CJ, and I'm saying, everything gonna be all right. Everything gonna be all right. And I just need you to eat. He didn't want to eat anything. Yeah. He was on oxygen for 34 days. I said, okay, he had a collapsed lung. I said, what I need you to do. He said, I said, I'm gonna get you the video game. He said, okay. I said, but I need you to eat. And then he eat a little bit. I'd bring a controller. Yeah. And then I'd bring I'd bring the system. Oh, I forgot the power cord. I'm so sorry, but I just need you tomorrow. He said, well, when I want to go home? We going home tomorrow. And every day was tomorrow. And I just wanted to give him a better tomorrow. What's going on? I hope everyone's enjoying the podcast. Listen, I have a brand new hot honey that's getting ready to come out. That's right, you heard it right. Hot honey. Harold Lefty Williams hot honey. Listen, when flavor meets fire, legends are made, and this is what we put together. I've teamed up with Creative Fire Kiln and Kitchen, and we came up with the Honey Bee Hotness. This is amazing. Shout out to Creative Fire Kiln and Kitchen. Thank you for the opportunity to have this collab and have my own Honey Bee Hotness. For more information on this, go to honeybeehotness.com. honeybeehotness.com. Like, share, comment on this episode. Hope you're enjoying it. Now back to the show. So somebody's out there listening to this and you're saying, man, I can relate to that, but I don't know if tomorrow will ever come. I'm here to let you know that it does. As you can see, as CJ across from me was sitting in a hospital in a coma for 2 months or whatever it was at the young age of 3. I believe you're 18 now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and he's still here. And my oldest son, as you all know, my youngest son, CJ is also named CJ. You all know he's a Hollywood actor and just finished his first box office movie. So he's still here. So the point I'm making is, what are you saying, Lefty? Get to it. And the point I'm making is that tomorrow will come. You just gotta finish well today. And Caleb, I'm proud of you because you have done just that. And while though you don't always, like you, just like my youngest son, CJ, don't understand the moment that you were in, you have an idea of what it is by the way your parents handle you, because when you almost lose someone, your mindset is different.
Yeah.
You know, when I was playing and I was overseas, I lost my kid and almost lost my wife. So, because they couldn't stop the bleeding. So your mindset is different. And so I'm going to fast forward this for time's sake. You move to LA. You already have this chip on your shoulder. You get to play at a high school with an NBA player's son, Gilbert Arenas' son. What did that whole journey mean to you, knowing that you already had a chip on your shoulder?
Honestly, it meant a lot. Like, I know that from what happened to me and what I heard, that basically anything is possible. Like, I'm not on this earth for no reason. Like, I know that God got a plan for me, and my dad remind me every day that I'm special. Like, that's rare to happen. Like, for somebody to basically unalive and come back and move to LA, and now I'm doing this, got a name for myself, doing this and that, you know, it just, sometimes it feel unreal sometimes. Like, it's like, dang, I really made it this far. And I know that that's not the end. Like, I know it's bigger and better for me, so.
Oh, man, your future's so bright. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Your future is so bright. God got so many things in store for you. It's not even funny. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard. It hasn't even entered into the heart of man, the things that you getting ready to do on this earth. It's amazing, and I'm looking forward to it. You get to school, and y'all make a good run. Talk about the run that you made.
The run was a up and down run. Like, because at first people was telling me, before we even, like, the season even started, people was telling me, like, oh, like, you playing with him, you're not gonna get the ball, you're not gonna do this, you know, this and that. And I'm thinking, like,
I'm playing with Elijah.
Yeah, playing with Elijah. I'm overthinking, like, dang, maybe it's not the right move. Maybe I should have transferred. So we get, you know, a couple games in, I'm like, I can work with this. Like, I know that it's more to offense. I mean, it's more than just offense. So that's why I started playing defense. That's how I got a name for myself, defense. So when we found out, like, how to,
you like a Gary Payton 2.0,
like
by
that,
the way.
yeah, that's,
just so you know.
I heard that.
And
before,
GP,
too.
if you listening, he definitely talks smack just like you. Anyway, go ahead.
I heard that before, but yeah, like, once we found out, like, our roles and what we do best and what we can do to help other than score, it was I don't think we lost a home game. I don't think, it was like a breeze. We had our ups and downs, but it was fun, especially knowing that it was more than basketball for me, because you know where I'm from, like, we didn't get to see the stuff I seen. Like, I got to travel. Me playing basketball was my first time on a plane. Like, we went to Oregon as a team. You know, it was just bonding. It was just, like, it felt like a family. Like, it was more than basketball at that point. And I was just grateful that me coming from where I came from and me being there, it was just,
you know, I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I'm from the bottom of the bottom. And I got a chance to, my first time being on a plane, I was 17, about to be 18, and senior year in high school. Summer, I was getting ready to be a senior, and I got a chance to go to Amsterdam, go to Holland for a basketball tournament, a huge thing, and that changed my perspective because I got a chance to do something that most people who look like me, in the circumstances that I come from, would never get those opportunities, right? And so, how did that make you feel? Did you feel like, man, I need to seize this moment? Although mine was international, yours was out of state. Yeah. If you don't travel, period, out of state feels like international. You know what I mean? How'd you feel?
I felt like happy. Like, I remember me being in a hotel after we landed, and everybody was just in a room, and it felt like they kind of was used to this. But me, like, I never flew before, none of that. So I had to step out the room, and I had to. I think I called my brother. I called Drew, and I was like, dang, like this.
Shout out to Drew.
Yeah, my brother. Shout out to Drew. But yeah, I called Drew. I was like, dang, this don't feel real. Like, from where we came from and me being here just don't feel real. And he was telling me like, yeah, just embrace the moment. I cried. You know, it was I loved it. I loved it.
I hope everyone's enjoying the show. But listen, I need for you to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Please do it for your boy, Harold Lefty Williams. Now back to the show. I think, and I'm going to say this, and I don't care who gets upset with it. It's just truth. I didn't like the fact that here's a bunch of kids who are minors working hard, busting their tail to be great. They're trying to be great. And obviously we know what people don't understand is that basketball is a business, but in high school nowadays it has become a business even more. And what I don't like is that when you take a group of kids who are working hard, doing the best they can, you just said, man, we didn't lose a home game, right? And then you have a guy who has this platform say, oh, well, there's nobody good on that team. Well, than my son, I had to make my son great. Listen, I did this for a long time, and I'm not shooting shots at anybody who feels like that. That's their business. You know, that's their business. But if my son, I'm a father, I'm a man's man, I'm an alpha dog. I'm talking about, hey, I am. If my son was on a team, I'd feel like, come on, man. Because what I felt like that did was that, this is just my opinion. And I'm okay with being wrong because nobody's perfect. But on this topic, I just don't think I am. I felt like when you make a statement like that, what you just told every coach in the country is that it's only him, nobody else, and that's it. And everybody knows if you're a player, you're a hooper. Look right into this camera and say this. Everybody knows when you're a hooper that there is a system, right? I was a phenomenal high school basketball player, but when I got to college, there is a system. You have to plug in. There's guys in the NBA. There's guys on the Globetrotters. There's guys overseas in the G League. They are playing in a system. Here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do. And in order for you to remain, you have to be able to be that. You pull the 15th guy off an NBA team and put him in any league, Drew League, anywhere, you'll see. Like, for instance, everybody was calling out Scalabrini or whatever I think his name is, trying to play him one-on-one. And he was beating a lot of people one-on-one because people thought he was trash and they found out that he wasn't. Point I'm making is, how did that make you feel when you begin to hear certain things like that? And again, we don't have to deep dive into it if you don't want to, because I'm handling this with care. You're my nephew. This uncle's speaking up about this. Obviously, you've got a great, let me put a disclaimer on this for listeners. You got a great relationship with Elijah, great relationship, much blessings to him and all those things. But as an uncle, I'm looking at it as, I know what you can do. So when you hear a statement like that, how did that make you feel personally? Don't speak to nobody
personally?
else.
Okay.
Personally,
when I first heard it, I was like it was just like a dang, like really, like, okay. But at the same time, I wasn't focused on it. I was so focused on, all right, we need to win so that not just him, but everybody can see. So everybody can see like that it's not just.
So that turned you up.
Yeah, that's basically what it did. It turned me up. especially around that time, we was finna go into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of like, okay, like.
That was
right,
extra. And
now
you
I
know,
need to-
now that I'm thinking about it too, that might have even been extra juice to pour
Yeah,
the
that's what it
mind
was,
game to
yeah.
see. Let me see what it is.
Mhm.
But for me, on a business perspective, because you know I manage my kids, I'm looking at it on the business side. Like, hold on, man, you trying to? That's messing up the brand. We all trying to move on to get better situations. Talk about where you are today. So you moved on by the end of your season. By the end of your season, senior season.
Yeah.
What was the cherry on top for you?
The end of my season, the end of my senior season, I ended up with a lot of like scholarships or opportunities to play at different schools. So that was kind of a big thing for me too. But also I know that I got better as a person and I handled, because their season we went through like a lot of, well, I went through personally a lot of stuff, like not even just with basketball. And I feel like I became a better person after season with basketball and just with myself. So
You did.
Yeah. So I feel like it was a next step. You know, I got a name for myself. People know me. You know, like it was I feel like I gained something from
Building blocks.
Definitely. So, you know, I wouldn't take nothing back. I wouldn't take nothing back. I wouldn't redo it or nothing. Like, I feel like
That's good. No regrets. And that's because you left it all on the floor. And that's what's important. Someone's out there right now and you're saying, CJ, I hear you, man. I that's how I feel. I wouldn't take nothing back. I left it all on the floor. I'm leaving it all on the floor. And then someone else is saying, well, I want to leave it all on the floor, but I'm not sure. Listen, there's no time like the present, like today. And I heard Chris Paul say something, and I'm definitely going to adopt that, but I will give you credit, Chris Paul. He said, just keep stacking days. And the more days you keep stacking and keep climbing, doing what you do, you'll look back and you'll have enough days. And you're like, now it's just a lifestyle. This is what we do. And I saw a clip. I was fairly impressed because you're not 6'5" like me, even though your dad get on me about my height. You know, he's not as tall as me, so short people usually, you know. But we'll let him slide.
Chill on him, chill.
We'll chill on him. I was impressed, man. I saw a dunk. I saw you jump over and windmill over. I don't know if it was your brother. Was it? Yeah, okay. Over Drew. Was it Drew?
Yes, sir.
And then I saw you come through with a few other dunks, and I said, okay, he putting some more bounce on him. Yeah. You kind of gave me a little bit of that, the way you were attacking the rim, that little bit of that Russell Westbrook vibes.
Yep. That was the goal right there.
Okay,
Russell Westbrook vibe.
Yeah, you kind of gave me the Russell vibes, and then I started watching how you were attacking the pick and roll. And so basketball is basketball. You know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But ultimately, it's gonna come down to how you handle the pick and roll. That's that 2-man game is super duper important. And I was just watching your breakdowns with your turns and your spacing and your angles, because obviously the game of basketball is about angles. I was very impressed with how the work ethic of it. I was also impressed. I saw a block, and I think it was also on Ball is Life or something like that, where dude just thought he had a smooth layup or dunk, and you just came out of nowhere and pinned it on the glass and threw it out. Like, where does that energy come from from the defensive end?
From the defensive end, like I said, in high school, I really didn't, like, as a point guard, you can say I was a point guard or two guard, but I mean, Elijah had the ball most of the time, so we really didn't get to, really showcase, like,
you in the system.
In the system, basically. So I knew that, like, I played JV and I played the lowest of basketball, but I was always a scorer. And every time I play, I noticed that I always get like a lot of oohs and ahs, like a highlight, like, So on defense, I was like, you can get the same thing off defense, because that's what keep me going on the court. That's what bring the energy. So I started playing defense, and I noticed I'm athletic, so I started getting blocks. People loved it, so I just started going for it more. And the more I went for it, the more I started getting better at it, and it just became me. So now it's easy to me.
No, I like it. Listen, I have a brand new book that's getting ready to come out. It's called The Art of Rebounding. It's about positioning, persistence, and purpose. It's going to change your life forever. It's going to help you bounce back, and you're going to be able to reclaim your next chapter. Join the waiting list today. at theartofrebounding.com.
Yep.
We winding this thing down, and I'm getting ready to put a bow on this. But before we do, this is your camera right here. Someone is trying to hold on the best they can, but they feel like the opposite of you and my youngest son, CJ, where there was life left in you because someone didn't give up and poured into you to make sure that you were able to come back to life. Then you were in, a coma, but you got better and you're here with me today. Someone does not have anyone to pour that life into them. And I believe that you're here today to do that. So there's your camera, and just pour some life. Speak, encourage the people.
All right. Anybody out there watching right now, all I got to say is Yahshua. Yahshua get you through so much stuff. When you feel like you low on life, when you feel like you just don't know what to do, when you feel like you down. I've been through tough times. I've been through rough times. I know y'all have too. I promise you call on his name, you just keep going, you're going to get through it. It been times when I didn't even know that I would be here right now. Prayed, kept working. Man, he get you through some situations, man, I promise you. So keep working, pray hard, keep your head down, just keep grinding. I promise you're going to get to where you want to go. I promise you.
That's amazing. It's amazing to hear it come from someone so young. It's important to hear the young people be excited about life, to be excited about where they headed, to be spiritually and naturally grounded. Super duper important, because I often say that I can't change your life until you're willing to change the voice that you listen to. So if you're surrounded by so much negativity, by so many other voices, it's too noisy. I can't help you.
Yeah.
Right? Well, you come to a place where, you know what? I want more for myself. I'm going to do more for myself. I can get through these things. Now, I'm sitting there like, okay, that I can work with that, because I'm self-taught. I had to learn how to be, a basketball player, right? I had to learn. I didn't have these trainers and everything else that the kids got today.
Yeah.
I bust my butt. I got good. And then I got invited to different camps to be able to, work on my game. Shout out to Stephon Marbury, who showed me a lot of love and put his hand out towards me to help me. So that was pretty cool. Shout out to the whole Marbury family. As we land this plane, I'm going to ask, who's your top 5 of all time?
Ooh, y'all not gonna like this one.
Who's your Avengers? Who you sending in to get the job done?
Top 5 of all time. Some people not gonna like this one, but y'all gotta hear it because this is my top 5.
Yeah, it's your 5.
Let me sit up for this one. Let me sit up. So listen, at the 1.
And I don't really like arguing top 5s, especially with the young people. But go ahead.
We had this conversation before.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. Didn't like it.
Go ahead.
Top 5, man. At the 1, I gotta go Stephen Curry.
Okay, Steph.
To me, the greatest player of all time.
What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm not going.
Time. Stephen Curry.
Okay, it's your 5. He's definitely all-time greatest shooter. Go ahead.
More than that.
Okay, no, it's your 5.
At the 2, I'm gonna go Brian. Brian.
Okay.
People say Kobe, Jordan. I'm gonna go Brian. At the 3, I'm gonna go. I got Kobe over MJ. I'm gonna go Kobe at the 3.
Okay.
So it's Steph, Brian, Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
MJ not in my top 5. I'm sorry.
What?
He's not in my top 5. Like,
interesting.
I feel like if he played in this, I don't think.
I'm trying to stay silent, but anyway, go ahead and finish. There's
so
many listeners saying, "What?
I know,
blasphemy."
I know. This is my top 5 though.
They saying blasphemy. Strike him in the mouth.
So we got Steph, Brian, Kobe. Dang, this is a hard one. This is hard. I'm gonna go. My top 5.
Yeah, it's yours. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go Durant at the top. I'm gonna go KD.
Okay, KD. All right. One more.
The 5.
Let me take a sip of my water because
at the 5. Dang, I don't know. I might have to put MJ at the 5.
Okay, you just say one in your 5.
I'm gonna put MJ at the 5.
Okay, you just clearly
that's
us
my
know.
top 5, my personal top 5.
Okay.
Not what other people think. Who I like. That's
who
my
you
top
like.
5.
Okay, no
That's
problem.
My
Listen,
top 5.
I tell you, you need security getting out of a barbershop.
Can we hear your top 5? Can we hear yours?
Mine?
We gotta hear your top 5.
No, man, this is y'all 5. This is, I don't, I'm not,
All right.
I will tell you this. Kobe's my favorite player
Of all time?
all time. My favorite player.
I can't argue with it.
And he learned everything he knew, in my opinion, from studying MJ.
Okay.
But I give him the edge because I feel like Kobe footwork is just phenomenal. Like, I mean, they both dogs, but I just feel like his footwork was just a few other things too. But we talking about your 5, not mine.
I just feel like I'm in a new generation now.
I get it.
I like different type of
I don't understand this
style
new
of play.
generation. I don't. I don't. I
like
really
different type
don't.
of style, like,
Listen, we didn't get a chance to get into your entrepreneurship, and I know I'm running a little bit over time, but you have a lifestyle sports brand that you just started. In about 1 to 2 minutes, can you just explain how you feel about that? What direction you want to go with that?
Yeah, like you said, it's a lifestyle and sports brand. It's called I can say what it's called, right?
That's what you I mean, you tell me.
It's called ATR, which means above the rim for sports, and then above the rest for life, like for a lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
They mean like above the average, like you're not the average person. You're above.
I like it.
And yeah, I'm working on it soon. Get some help from you.
Yeah, no, it's dope.
It's a hard process, but I feel like that if I keep going with it, I feel like it'd be easy.
I will say this: protect the brand, enjoy the journey. If you want it to happen tomorrow, Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah,
you're taking the proper steps to do what you need to do. Your parents are proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm sure your grandparents are proud of you. Your brothers and sisters are proud of you. Yeah. You're doing it right, and you're doing good. Really quickly, let everyone know where they can reach you on social media.
My name is CJ Gore. You can follow me on Instagram at CJ Gore_. TikTok, same thing. Well, TikTok is CJ No Bounce. Or you could just CJ No Bounce.
Now you should get that handle to your daddy.
But yeah, everywhere is CJ Gore.
He gonna get me for this, man. Shout out to P. I love you, bro.
Make sure y'all tap in, man.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So listen, appreciate you for coming on, man. We gotta definitely do this again.
Yes, sir.
Definitely do this again for sure. Anything for nephew. That's it for today's episode of the Art of Rebounding. Remember, the fall isn't what defines you. It's how you rise that writes your story. Whether you're rebounding from a loss, recentering your purpose, or just learning how to stand again, know this: you're not alone. You were made for more. This is your legacy we talking about. You were built to bounce back. Until next time, keep showing up, keep positioning yourself, keep pushing with purpose, because your rebound is not just coming, it's already in motion. Find me on social media at LeftyWilliams42 on all platforms. I'm always down to hear about your comebacks. I want to see what you're doing to get going. You know what I mean? Until next time, always remember, dare to dream.